Hello students, I Kamlesh Kumar welcome to all of you at my YouTube channel Social Science Academy. In this video of class 9 ACCRT, we are discussing the chapter Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. In the previous videos, we have already discussed the difficult words, new terms of the chapter and the introduction of the chapter. Then we talked about the liberals' views of liberals, radicals and conservatives to bring changes. Then industrial society and social change, coming of socialism in Europe. And now in this video we are going to start the topic support for socialism in Europe. So let us begin. By the 1870s, socialist ideas spread through Europe. The background, which we have already seen in the last video, that how Karl Marx, Friedrich Engels, they visioned that how would be the socialist society in Europe. So to coordinate their efforts, a socialist formed an international body, namely the Second International. So this Second International was formed in 1889, which remained in existence up to the post-World War, that is 1914. And this was a socialist organization where all the people like-minded with the socialist ideology, they came together, the leaders, and they propagated their ideas, socialist ideas, to work at an international level. So workers in England, Germany began forming associations to fight for better livings and working conditions. They set up funds to help members in times of distress and demanded a reduction of working hours and right to vote. So student, in the previous class already we have talked about that some of the philosophers or enterprises were there in Europe, that they advocated for the cooperative society. So here we can see the impression of those cooperative society, that workers in England and Germany began forming associations to fight for better living and working conditions. Means these people, these working people, laborers, workers, are uniting together to fight for their cause and to form an association to put their demand in front of their employers. So they set up funds to help members in times of distress and demanded a reduction of working hours and right to vote. What they did in the furthermore, they deposited a fund. Means suppose there are 50 members, and in every month all these 50 members are depositing 5 rupees or 10 rupees at one place, and suppose a member is required to have a necessity of 50 rupees, some family member are ill or sick, they need such money, so they can withdraw from them, and again when the need is fulfilled, they can again put back to that fund. So it was working like a cooperative society. They also demanded collectively to reduce the working hours, because as we have seen in the industrial society and social change, that there were no fixed working hours in the initial days of the industrial revolution. People were not having the fixed working hours, fixed remuneration, fixed wages. So the people were getting exploited time to time. So these working people demanded, put their demand to reduce the working hours, fix the wages, their wages, and ultimately they also demanded universal adult franchising or right to vote. Means if they will have the right to vote, then they can choose their appropriate leader to lead their society. So in Germany, this association worked closely with the Socialist Democratic Party (SPD) and helped it win parliamentary seats. So by 1905, socialist and trade unionists formed a Labour Party in Britain and a Socialist Party in France. So these parties are socialist parties, not another ideology they follow. They follow the socialist ideology. Means these leaders of these parties were against the private property. They were in favor of collective ownership for the means of production. So however, till 1914 socialists never succeeded in forming a government in Europe. Means they started their movement by the end of this 19th century, and in the first quarter till the first quarter of the 20th century they were not able to form anywhere government in Europe. So represented by strong figures in parliament politics, their ideas did shape legislation. These ideas did shape legislation, but the governments continued to be run by conservatives, liberals and radicals. So what happened? They were not in the government, but their dominance, their ideas were taking a particular shape in the legislation. Means they were able to influence the legislation, the new laws which were formed by the then government, which were run by conservatives, liberals and radicals. So these were the support for socialism, little support for the socialism from the then running government. Let us see the picture here. And then we can interpret the situation. See the picture, observe in your book, and then read this. This is a painting of the Paris Commune of 1871 from Illustrated London News 1871. It portrays a scene from the popular uprising in Paris between March and May 1871. This was a period when the town council commune of Paris was taken over by people's government consisting of workers, ordinary people, professionals, political activists and others. The uprising emerged against a background of growing discontent against the policies of the French state. The Paris Commune was ultimately crushed by the government troops, but it was celebrated by socialists the world over as a prelude to a socialist revolution. The Paris Commune is also popularly remembered for two important legacies. One for its association with the workers, red flag, that was the flag adopted by communards or revolutionaries in Paris. So even today you can see that the Communist Party of India and likewise those socialist parties are there. They are having their red flag. For Marseillaise, originally written as a war song in 1790, to Marseillaise, already you know in the French Revolution, the previous chapter, it became a symbol of commune and of a struggle for liberty. So these were the situation for the support of the socialism in Europe. So in this video, that's all. In next video, we will now move to the real content of the chapter, that is Russian Revolution. So till then, keep watching. If you are liking my videos, please smash on like button and subscribe my channel so that you can get the earlier notification of the new videos, and it will your like will boost my confidence to bring some more videos. Thanks, keep watching, have a nice day. Thank you.